Most people struggle with debt, and you're probably one of them. Whether it's credit cards, loans, or something else, you want to pay it off, but you don't take it seriously enough and fail to put in enough effort. In the next 8 minutes, though, I'm going to make sure you're forced to pay off your debt faster in 2025. Debt isn't just about money. It's about your life, your freedom, and your peace of mind. If you don't take it seriously, it will slowly bring these 7 dangerous consequences into your life, and before you know it, it will have control over everything. Stress and mental health. When you owe money, it's always there. In the back of your mind, you wake up thinking about payments you still have to make. You go to bed worrying about how your money is being eaten up by debt. This overthinking doesn't stop. It just keeps building up day after day, and before you notice it, the stress starts taking over, leading to anxiety and depression, which starts affecting your health and making everything feel like it's out of control. High interest costs. If you have credit card debt or high interest loans, you're not just paying back what you borrowed, you're paying way more than you expected every month. That interest keeps eating away at your money. It adds up faster than you think, and the longer you hold on to that debt, the more interest you end up paying. It feels like you're stuck, living and working just to pay off the debt and the never-ending interest. It can feel like you're not making any progress and just treading water financially. Lost financial freedom. Debt doesn't just take your money, it truly takes your freedom too. Want to travel? Start your own business? Move to a better place? Well, your debt has a say in that. Instead of using your money for the things that matter most to you, you're stuck making payments just to stay afloat. The more debt you have, the more it controls your choices, limiting what you can do. Every decision you make is tied to paying down your debt, making it harder to break free and live life on your own terms. Stuck in a job you hate. Here's where it gets worse. Because when you have debt, quitting a job you hate isn't even a choice. You're really stuck with it. You have to deal with the long hours, the bad boss, and all the stress. Just because you need that paycheck to keep up with your payments, debt traps you in a cycle where you work not because you want to, but because you have to. Every day feels like you're just trying to get by, and it seems like your job is taking over your entire life. The more debt you have, the more you feel chained to a job that leaves you exhausted, and with no time or energy to think about what you really want to do. It feels like your life is on pause while you keep working just to stay afloat. Delayed life goals. Debt doesn't just affect your finances, it also delays your major life goals: buying a house, getting married, having kids, even retiring. Debt pushes all of these goals further out of reach. The more you owe, the longer you have to wait to achieve your goals. Instead of moving forward with your life, you're stuck paying down what you owe. Every goal feels farther away. And as the debt piles up, so does the pressure to keep delaying your goals. Dangerous debt cycle. If you're not careful, debt doesn't just stay the same, it steadily grows. Those high payments force you to borrow even more. Maybe it's for an emergency, maybe it's just to keep up. But before you know it, you're stuck in a cycle that feels impossible to break. The longer this goes on, the more overwhelming it becomes. You make one payment, but the interest and fees keep building up. As soon as you pay off one debt, another one seems to pop up. It's like a snowball rolling down a hill, getting bigger and bigger with each turn. The more you borrow, the harder it becomes to pay off. You end up just spinning your wheels with no way out. Risk of bankruptcy. The hidden danger of debt is bankruptcy, because it's something most people don't think about until it's too late. When debt spirals out of control, it can lead to a financial collapse that takes years to recover from. Getting back on track after bankruptcy can feel like trying to climb out of a deep hole with no clear way up. Now you will realize just how urgent it is to pay off your debt, because these are not just small setbacks, but serious consequences that can ruin your entire life and leave you stuck with no way out. But to pay off your debt faster in the smartest way possible, you need to follow these 3 steps. Step 1, know how much you owe before you do anything. You need to figure out exactly how much debt you have. Write down all your debts, including credit cards, loans, and anything else, and be sure to include the interest rates and minimum payments, as this will be your starting point. It might feel overwhelming at first, but getting the full picture is crucial. Step 2, choose a debt repayment method. Now that you know exactly how much you owe, it's time to pick the right method to pay off your debt. Here are 4 effective methods, each with its own benefits, and you'll need to choose the one that best fits your situation. Debt snowball method. The debt snowball method is where you focus on paying off your smallest debt first while making minimum payments on your larger debts. Once the smallest debt is paid off, you take the money you were using to pay it and apply it to the next smallest debt. This method helps you build momentum with quick wins, boosting your motivation as you start seeing progress. It's great for people who need the encouragement of hitting small milestones along the way, though it may cost you a little more in interest over time compared to other methods. Debt avalanche method. The debt avalanche method is about paying off the highest interest debts first, regardless of the size. While you may not get the quick wins like the snowball method, this strategy helps you save more money in the long run. By eliminating high interest debt first, you reduce the amount of interest you pay overall. This method can be a little harder to stick with because you may not see immediate results, but it's the most cost-effective strategy in terms of minimizing interest payments. Debt consolidation. Debt consolidation involves taking multiple debts and combining them into a single loan, usually with a lower interest rate. Instead of managing several payments to different creditors, you only need to make one monthly payment to a new lender. This simplifies your financial life, and in many cases can lower the amount of interest you're paying, which can help you pay down your debt more quickly. It's an excellent option if you're struggling to keep track of multiple debts and want to streamline your payments while saving on interest. Balance transfer. A balance transfer allows you to move high interest debt from one credit card to another card with a lower interest rate, often offering 0% interest for an introductory period. This strategy can help you save money on interest, allowing more of your payment to go toward reducing the actual debt. The key to making this method work is to pay off the transferred balance before the promotional period ends, as the interest rate will typically increase significantly after that. Additionally, keep an eye on any balance transfer fees, as they could cut into your money. Step 3, speed up your payoff. Here are 4 smart moves you should make to speed up the process. Make extra payments whenever possible. Even small extra payments can add up over time and help you pay off debt faster. If you get a bonus, tax refund, or any unexpected money, put it toward your debt instead of spending it. Cut spending and cancel useless subscriptions. Go through your monthly expenses and remove anything unnecessary. Keep only the expenses you truly need and use. Many people waste money on subscriptions they rarely use and buy things they don't actually need. Cutting these useless expenses can free up extra cash to put toward your debt. Sell stuff you don't use. Look around your home for things you no longer need. Selling old electronics, clothes, furniture, or other unused items can give you quick cash to help pay down your debt faster. Increase your income. Find ways to increase your income, whether it's through a side hustle, freelancing, or selling handmade items. You can also ask for a raise at work or take on overtime hours wisely, ensuring you don't compromise your health. The more you earn, the faster you can pay off your debt. Now that you understand the serious damage debt can cause and know the steps to start paying it off faster, you should feel truly forced to take action right now. There are no more excuses because you are fully aware of the problems and their dangerous effects, and you have the solution in hand. The sooner you begin, the sooner you'll be free from debt and on your way to a brighter, debt-free future. Watch the video that just appeared on your screen, where I explain the unfair advantage of the 50-30-20 rule. That doesn't just make you better at budgeting, but makes you a master at it.